What's happening, my Honda Shadow Riders? So, I had this problem with this motorcycle. It's a 1985 Honda Shadow V Twin 700.
Bruh.
And it was running fine. And like 15 minutes into my ride, it would start, my RPMs would just drop. My motorcycle would turn off unless if I kept giving it gas. So it kept backfiring, trying to bring it back home or pulled over to the side. So I was trying to figure out what was going on. And what I ended up doing after thinking and thinking, people were telling me it was a carburetor, that there was something inside the gas, dirt or debris inside the tank. So I was trying to see the logic of it. Why would it turn on, and then 15 minutes, why would it turn off? So I was noticing that the fan wasn't turning on. So what I did is I took it for a ride and I looked, and the fan still didn't turn on. So I was wondering if that was what's happening, that the bike was overheating. So the 15 minutes into my ride, the bike would turn off. So what I did is I ended up hot wiring the fan so I could turn on right away without the sensor, and to test if the fan turned on. And so what I did is I just got a piece of wire, and then if you can see right here, I got a piece of wire, disconnected it from the sensor, which is right underneath the radiator, and look, I ended up hot wiring it, positive to negative inside there, and my fan worked. So I took it for a ride like this, and sure enough, the motorcycle never turned off no more. So I figured it was the sensor, which is this one. I just took it off. Goes underneath the radiator. And by the way, if you gotta drain your radiator, it is the same plug you gotta remove to drain your radiator. And a manual, it tells you it's on the side of the engine by the oil plug, which is not true. For these bikes, it's right in the radiator. You got to take this sensor off in order to drain your radiator. So I took it off. I wanted to order it. I went to the store and it was like about 90 bucks. So knowing me, I did some research and I got it on eBay for $16.
21.
It's a thermostatic sensor, I believe. That's what it's called, thermostatic sensor. And so I have it here. I'm gonna go ahead and install it, and hopefully that solves that problem. So my fan will not be directly wired no more. It'll have to do with the sensor. We'll test how the bike is doing with the sensor. So once again, if your bike turns off on you 15 minutes into your ride, check your temperature. My gauge was marking like it was halfway, so it was good. So I gotta check that sensor as well, see if it's working right. So apparently that's what was happening. So whenever your bike is turning off, check the fan. Make sure your fan is turning on, or else your bike is turning off because it's overheating. Like I said, I thought it was the gas. People were telling me it was a carburetor, and luckily enough, it was just the fan. So once again, this is a 1985 Honda Shadow V-Twin 700. I'm replacing a thermostatic sensor so I can keep my fan on. I'm gonna check it out, test it out, and I'll let you know if it worked. Okay? So that's how to solve the problem on one of these bikes. So it's driving me crazy. So check out my bike. So peace out. Hopefully this helps anybody out there that's having problems with their bike, turning off on them. There it is. Simple. eBay. Buy your stuff on eBay. It's a lot cheaper. Okay. Peace out. Take care.